Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. We're on ornament number 3 of our 2023 So Jolly Ornament Sew Along. So if you missed ornaments 1 and 2, make sure you head back and watch those videos. Ornament number 1 kind of has all the information on patterns and fabric and floss and all that stuff. The rest of the videos are just super short little check-ins. We're sewing along with either Stitchy or Quilty or both. We have a Facebook group that has all of our progress in there, so make sure to head over and check that out and get all your supplies so you can sew along with us. All my patterns will be available in store.confessionsofahomescholar.com, and I will also link that below as well. And if we have any kits left for Stitchy kits, you can get those in my store. For the Quilty kits, you need to head over to Catching Stitches and see if she has any kits left. All right, let's dive right into ornament number 3. So you know I had to do a sewing machine, and I am obsessed with little Singer sewing machines, and so I kind of did my version of a white one for this one. Here is the Stitchy version of our little vintage machine. I think it turned out so cute. I added some little, just some little buttons here on the top, and on the side we've got our little turning wheel, and then look at this little mini spool of thread on the top. I just can't even. Of course I had to run the thread off and down through a cute little needle. I mean, this might actually be my all-time favorite one. It is so cute, and the other thing about this is it's really fast and easy to stitch. The pieces, all of these actually are quite small. They finish at 2 by 2-ish for the stitching section, and then these little ornaments are 3 by 3, so they're perfect ornament size. Like the other ones, I finished them all with this cute red gingham ribbon. I just glued that straight onto my piece after I glued it into my little pie tin. The tins are from Fat Quarter Shop, as is the round sticky board that these are mounted on. And I have mentioned that I will have a video on how to finish these coming soon. I wanted to get through some of the ornaments first. Let me know in the comments below if you would prefer to see that finishing video sooner. I was actually going to post it at the end of all of our ornaments stitching, so I can do that sooner if you guys want to kind of finish these as you go. Sort of how I did them was I stitched them all and then I finished them all at the same time because it just was a lot easier to, you have all your hot glue out and everything. So I just finished mine all at the same time, but let me know if you want to see that a little sooner, and I'll see if that works out with our posting schedule. But now this ornament does include a little bit of backstitching for the thread. It's not hard. Backstitching is basically, instead of making the little cross stitches, you're really just making one long string of thread. And because, hopefully you can see that, I don't know how close my camera can get here, but I basically I stitched these and then I came out right here and I just did one long string and went right back in there. So there's no stitches in between here. It's just one long piece of thread, and then I buried it behind here, came out wherever it told me to, and did the same thing. And so you're basically just coming out, skipping over a few stitches and going back in. So it's not hard at all. And if you are just too intimidated by that, you don't want to even try it, I think this ornament will still look really cute even if you didn't add in that back stitching. There's also a little bit right here for the pin, so I suggest you give it a try. It's not hard at all. And I think I even showed it in one of my how to cross stitch videos as well. Plus, the good thing with cross stitch is if you try it and you just absolutely hate it, you can just take it out really easily. So win-win. You might as well try something new, right? All right, so here is our little sewing machine. Oh, love it so much. And then here is the Quilty version. My bow's a little bit in the way there, but we've got our cute little spool of thread up here on top, our hand crank. I hand stitched some little buttons on there. These are 1/4-inch buttons. They were included in the fabric kit if you got it from Catching Stitches. They are from Lori Holtz, and you just get them in like a variety of colors, and I think you can get them on Fat Quarter Shop. There is a little bit of back stitching on this one for the needle, or embroidery I should say, for the needle, so very easy. This one is not difficult to do. And then I just used a low volume for the machine. This is a Lori Holt print. It's just got like a light tan cross on it. You can use whatever you want, but you could just even use plain white in there if you wanted, but I wanted to make our little white machine pop on that aqua background. And then of course I finished the same way as ornaments number 1 and 2 that I've already talked about. Again, this ornament, the Quilty ornament, finishes about 4 by 4, and the Stitchy one finishes at about 3 by 3, so they're perfect. And then I will just be adding these on to my little tree in my sewing room here and just decorating each day. I get to add more ornaments. Super fun, and they're going to be just so adorable when we're done. And by the way, if you have any questions about this tree, it's just a pencil tree. I got it from, I think I got mine from Michael's, but you can also get them from Amazon. I'll try and link that below as well. And then I also added some little wooden beads on there. I actually just made these myself with some string, and I got a pack of like, you can get a pack of like a couple hundred wooden beads on Amazon for really inexpensive. And I just made my my own wood bead garland. So very, very easy. I think you can also get them at Walmart for pretty inexpensive as well. So maybe it's not worth it to make your own. I don't know. But anyways, this is my tree. I like that it's just tall and skinny. It can fit in the corner of my sewing room. Not take up too much real estate, but definitely give me that happy holiday cozy vibe. All right, guys, that is it for ornament number 3. Thank you so much for joining along. If you're following along or sew along, make sure to post your progress in our Facebook group or tag me on social media. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next video for ornament number 4. That a little sooner and I'll see. So if you missed ornament number 1, make sure you head, if you're following along in our sew along, make sure to post